You're not a gambler, are you?
No.
All right. What else we got here? I've seen you at Dodgers games. I've seen you on the Jumbotron. I've seen you, sometimes they'll cut to Mary Hart, and then they'll go, oh shit, look who's behind Mary Hart, you know?
They do that?
Oh yeah.
They do that to Mary Hart?
Oh yeah. Well, Mary Hart, she had her time in the sun.
It's true. She flew too close.
She flew too close, yeah.
I mean, it's not that big a deal to go out and just, tour, stand up, and do specials. It's, I could have just, done a character.
And I think sometimes people find that being edgy and shock value humor is an easier way to the top, But congrats, you know.
Oh, thanks. Thanks.
Your ability to structure a joke is banana city. If you don't mind re-sharing this tale about learning how you kind of configured a joke. Mm-hmm. Yeah, do you mind sharing that again? It's fascinating.
I decided I was going to get into stand-up comedy. I was a teacher at the time, and I brought one of my students in. And
Wait
I
a second.
said, yeah, just like not going to waste any words. I'm not going to be like, what else is going on? I'm just going to be like, here are the jokes, then I'm going to leave. I'm not going to be like, and what was it about my mom? Like, I don't give a shit about your mom or you. Make me laugh or get the out of here.
Have you always been that way? Have you always been like, time is money and money is time,
No, I just always appreciated that. The hard work. Like there are people out there who are just a vibe, and that's great.
Sure.
But I never wanted to be that. Like I'm going to show you my work.
Like here's my impression of you, like thinking of a joke. What I feel like it is. Ready? Like you're lying in bed, you're having a wet dream, Then you wake up. Something, dead baby, and then you just maybe throw a retard in there, just something. But my point is, you're better than most. Truly.
I got your point, yeah.
Watching Anthony Jeselnik and Dr. Phil go at it was crazy to watch. Like, when you're on live in front of an audience, no real turning back. Okay, there's no real turning back. And they was throwing jabs, little small beep, ding, bing, little small jabs. And I'm sure you caught them. And if you didn't, let's unpack them. Okay. Now, when Anthony Jeselnik was going on the tour, the promotional tour, and was trying to promote his comedy special on Netflix, Bones and All. He did a lot of talking about the RoganSphere comedians, especially Tony Hinchcliffe. That's one name he kept bringing up. And I don't know the backstory between them. I don't know what is going on. But Tony responded on Kill Tony at one point. And it's real, okay? Comics not liking other comics for whatever reason is a real thing. And this is in the black community, the white community, all the communities. You got people that aren't good people. Just period, point blank. You have some people that have a voice in the comedy community, okay? Like, for instance, Dr. Phil, which is Adam Ray. He plays different characters, especially on Kill Tony. And for Anthony to say, I could have just done a character, was a slight bing, 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 a slight jab at him. How do you respond if you're in character on a show that you created as a character? Is it jealousy? I don't think so. Or maybe it is. Maybe because they're getting so much attention for something that Anthony doesn't do well. Because, listen, Anthony Jeselnik is funny to me. but it is all misdirection and shock value. Dropping babies, killing babies. Like, this is the stuff that's in his jokes. Then you got Adam Ray, which just says off the wall comments. Slightly racist, but not in a bad way. I never felt like that when I heard any of his jokes, right? Adam Ray, I don't feel like there's that's something that he's into. But under that umbrella, that's the type of comedy that they do. Anthony doesn't do that type of comedy. Is his fame bigger than the sphere of Rogan? I don't know. Maybe I'll go back and I'll look at the net worth and how many, what this person makes versus what this person makes, and maybe I can make a decision at that point. But right now, I see Anthony throwing jabs at that whole umbrella. For Dr. Phil to say that this is an impression of Anthony's jokes, something, dead baby, spot on. Just like spot on. Because that's the type of jokes that he does. And I can feel the tension in the room. I could feel them going back and forth. But it wasn't too bad to where they stopped the show, to where someone got frustrated, because they know about these viral moments, right? And then these viral moments can either make or break your career. I think, since Rogan's left LA and came out here, a lot of the comedians in LA feel a certain way. And I'm not sure what way that is, whether it's they don't like it, whether they think they ran away from Los Angeles to create their own thing, I don't understand it. But I know that Anthony has this uppity feeling about comedy that group of comedians are not good comedians. I don't know, because I haven't been doing it long enough to be able to say one's better than the other. Plus, I got to live here. So my opinion really don't matter, right? But are you tired of seeing Adam Ray dressed up as characters? Do you feel like that's real stand-up? Or has he found his own lane, right? Or his own genre? Because, Eddie Murphy did a whole bunch of characters. What's that dude's name? I can't think of his name, but he did Party Time, Excellent. Michael Myers, he did a whole bunch of characters, right? You got Martin that did a whole bunch of characters. Damon Wayans that did a bunch of characters. Is that not considered stand-up because he does it from he does it differently? If it's entertaining and people are laughing and are, selling tickets, that's one thing. But is it your traditional stand-up? Probably not. And Anthony, he be putting himself way up there. And when people talk about who are some of the best comedians, I never hear his name. White, black, or indifferent. I don't. And I think that you have to believe in yourself and say you're one of the best if you feel like that, because nobody else is going to pump you up the way you're going to pump yourself up. But do you see the tension in the room in this video? Do you think the way that Anthony does it is correct? Do you think the way that Adam is doing it is correct? How do you feel? Because I personally enjoy these moments, these tense moments. Like, you can cut that motherfucker with a knife. I enjoy those type of moments. There's not a lot of that being put out there in real time. I like Anthony. I think he's funny. It's a lot of misdirection. I've learned how to implement misdirection in my jokes, and it works. So if you do that for an hour, you're going to get laughter after laughter after laughter. But also, when I'm talking about Adam Ray, when he dresses up as these characters, he's able to generate laughter as well from saying off the wall things. Even hesitation, pauses, like all of those things are generating laughter. So is it bad one way or the other? I can't say. But I do enjoy somebody finally coming after a group and being able to stand on their own and not feel backlash or what's to come in the future. I don't know. But what I do know is I have my own ways or my own thoughts about the industry. And until I have a name big enough to say something, I'm going to stay out of it. So I'll leave it up to y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe. Put your comments in the section down below. Let me know how you feel. Is Anthony jealous of the RoganSphere and what they got going on? Or he really just don't like it because it's watering down comedy? Do you enjoy what Adam Ray's doing? Because I can see Adam doing a movie where he's playing up his different characters. I think it'll do well. But that's just me. All right, man, that's it for today. I'll holler at y'all.